Don't mess with my gun! This is for fighting! This is for fun!
The soldiers wrapped a hard bar of soap inside a towel. Once it was tied tight, it became a handy weapon. This kind of weapon caused excruciating pain when used, yet left only internal injuries. To take revenge on the new recruit David, the soldiers quietly came to his bunk at 1 a.m. One of them clamped a hand over David's mouth, while others pinned his body down with a blanket. Then they pulled out the weapon they had just made, and took turns rushing in to beat David. The pain tore through him, his screams echoing through the entire barracks. But his fellow soldiers showed no mercy at all. Each one struck David hard several times. Even David's only friend, under pressure and egged on by the others, gritted his teeth and slammed the weapon down on David. After the brutal beating, the soldiers warned David,
"Remember, it's just a bad dream, bad boy."
After that night, the once honest and kind David lost his simple, naive smile. His eyes grew sharp, filled with killing intent. In his heart, he quietly began planning revenge. He became withdrawn, often muttering to himself. His training also became extremely intense. At the shooting range, he practiced relentlessly, making sure every single bullet hit its target. He became the most outstanding soldier in the recruit company. Soon, the 3 months of hellish training came to an end. They were about to be sent to the battlefield. The instructor began assigning roles. Everyone else was placed in relatively safe positions. Only David was sent to the front line as infantry, and his path of revenge officially began. On the final night in the recruit camp, the squad leader, while on patrol, heard the sound of ammunition being loaded in the restroom. He cautiously pushed the door open and found David sitting on the toilet, his eyes filled with murderous intent.
Hi, Joker.
After exchanging greetings, David ignored him and continued loading bullets. The squad leader was terrified, but still tried to persuade David to stop. If the instructor discovered this, everyone would face severe punishment. But David, with a twisted expression, told the squad leader,
I am in a world of shit.
Left shoulder! Right shoulder! Lock and load! Order!
David suddenly shouted the drill chants, waking the instructor who was sleeping. The instructor stormed into the restroom in anger, and, just like during training, immediately began shouting insults at David. At that very moment, the squad leader hurriedly told the instructor that David's rifle was loaded with live ammunition and could be fired at any time. Seeing the killing intent in David's eyes, even the instructor felt a trace of fear. His tone began to soften as he cautiously urged David to put down the weapon and go back to sleep. But David raised the rifle and aimed it straight at the instructor. This enraged the instructor, who began yelling at David again. But before he could finish, David pulled the trigger.